and harmony has been maintained in Equestria for generations since. Elements of harmony. I know I've heard of those before. But where? Oh, sorry, girls. I got a lot of studying to catch up on. I know I've heard of the elements of harmony. Spike! Spike! Spike? There you are. Quick, find me that old copy of Predictions and Prophecies. What's that for? Oh, Spike, you know we don't have time for that sort of thing. No, 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 no. Ugh. Spike! Ah! Elements, E, E, E. Aha. Elements of harmony. See Mare and the Moon? Mare. Aha! The Mare and the Moon, myth from olden pony times. A powerful pony who wanted to rule Equestria, defeated by the elements of harmony and imprisoned in the moon. Legend has it that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars will aid in her escape, and she will bring about nighttime eternal. Spike, do you know what this means? Take a note, please. To the princess. My dearest teacher, my continuing studies of pony magic have led me to discover that we are on the precipice of disaster. Threshold. Brink? That something really bad is about to happen. For you see, the mythical Mare in the Moon is in fact Nightmare Moon, and she's about to return to Equestria and bring with her eternal night. Something must be done to make sure this terrible prophecy does not come true. I await your quick response. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle. Great, send it. Of course. That's just it, Spike. The day after tomorrow is the 1000th year of the Summer Sun celebration. It's imperative that the princess is told right away. Important! Oh, I'm not worried, Spike. The princess trusts me completely. In all the years she's been my mentor, she's never once doubted me. See? I knew she would want to take immediate action. Yes, it does. You know why? Because I'm right. I'll check on the preparations as fast as I can, then get to the library to find some proof of Nightmare Moon's return. She said to check on preparations. I am her student, and I'll do my royal duty, but the fate of Equestria does not rest on me making friends. Thank you, sirs. Hello? Well, that was interesting, all right. Let's get this over with. Good afternoon. My name is Twilight Sparkle. Friends, actually, well, I am in fact here to supervise preparations for the Summer Sun celebration. And you're in charge of the food? Well, as long as it doesn't take too long. Thanks, but I really need to hurry. Okay, well, I can see the food situation is handled, so we'll be on our way. Sorry, but we have an awful lot to do. Fine. I ate too much pie. Well, she's not doing a very good job, is she? Let me guess. You're Rainbow Dash. I heard you're supposed to be keeping the sky clear. I'm Twilight Sparkle, and the princess sent me to check on the weather. Practicing for what? The Wonderbolts? The most talented flyers in all of Equestria? Please, they'd never accept a Pegasus who can't even keep the sky clear for one measly day. Prove it. Yes, the decor's coming along nicely. This ought to be quick. I'll be at the library in no time. Beautiful indeed. Good afternoon. Oh, you mean my mane? Well, it's a long story. I'm just here to check on the decorations and then I'll be out of your hair. Wait, where are we going? Help! I've been sent from Canterlot to... Quick, before she decides to dye my coat a new color. Focus, Casanova. What's next on the list? Hello! Oh my, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to frighten your birds. I'm just here to check up on the music and it's sounding beautiful. I'm Twilight Sparkle. What's your name? I'm sorry, what was that? Didn't quite catch that. Well, it looks like your birds are back. So I guess everything's in order. Keep up the good work. Okay. Well, that was easy. Well, in that case, we better be going. Everything. I am so sorry. How did we get here so fast? This is where I'm staying while in Ponyville, and my poor baby dragon needs his sleep. Aw, look at that. He's so sleepy he can't even keep his widow balance. Yes, we'll get right on that. Well, good night. Sorry, Spike, but I have to convince the princess that Nightmare Moon is coming and we're running out of time. I just need to be alone so I can study without a bunch of crazy ponies trying to make friends all the time. Now, where's the light? Very surprised. Libraries are supposed to be quiet. Every No! All the ponies in this town are crazy! Do you know what time it is? Here I thought I'd have time to learn more about the elements of harmony. But, silly me, all this ridiculous friend-making has kept me from it. Legend has it that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars will aid in her escape, and she will bring about everlasting night. I hope the princess was right. I hope it really is just an old ponytail. This can't be good. Oh no, Nightmare Moon. I did, and I know who you are. You're the Mare in the Moon, Nightmare Moon. You're here to... You've been up all night, Spike. You are a baby dragon after all. Elements, elements, elements. Ugh! How can I stop Nightmare Moon without the elements of harmony? I read all about the prediction of Nightmare Moon. Some mysterious objects called the elements of harmony are the only things that can stop her. But I don't know what they are, where to find them. I don't even know what they do. How did you find that? Oh. There are 6 elements of harmony, but only 5 are known. Kindness, laughter, generosity, honesty, and loyalty. The 6th is a complete mystery. It is said the last known location of the 5 elements was in the ancient castle of the Royal Pony Sisters. It is located in what is now... the Everfree Forest! Not so fast. Look, I appreciate the offer, but I'd really rather do this on my own. So, none of you have been in here before? What's that supposed to mean? Ah! Applejack, what do I do? Are you crazy? No, that's not true. Ah! Phew. Ah! Yes, Rainbow, I was there. And I'm very grateful. But we gotta... A manticore! We've gotta get past him. How did you know about the thorn? That ancient ruin could be right in front of our faces and we wouldn't even know it. Pinky, what are you doing? Run! Tell me she's not. Excuse me, sir. Why are you crying? Rarity, what are you... Oh, Rarity, your beautiful tail. We can cross now. Let's go. Ah!
Me.
There it is. The ruin that holds the elements of harmony. We made it. We're almost there. Whoa! Rainbow, what's taking so long? Oh, no. Rainbow! Don't listen to them. Good job, Rainbow. The elements of harmony. We found them. Careful, careful. The book said, when the 5 are present, a spark will cause the 6th element to be revealed. I'm not sure, but I have an idea. Stand back. I don't know what will happen. Ah! The elements! Just one spark. Come on, come on. think you can destroy the elements of harmony just like that? Well, you're wrong, because the spirits of the elements of harmony are right here! Applejack, who reassured me when I was in doubt, represents the spirit of honesty. Fluttershy, who tamed the manticore with her compassion, represents the spirit of kindness. Pinkie Pie, who banished fear by giggling in the face of danger, represents the spirit of laughter. Rarity, who calmed a sorrowful serpent with a meaningful gift, represents the spirit of generosity. And Rainbow Dash, who could not abandon her friends for her own heart's desire, represents the spirit of loyalty. The spirits of these 5 ponies got us through every challenge you threw at us. But it did. A different kind of spark. I felt it the very moment I realized how happy I was to hear you, to see you, how much I cared about you. The spark ignited inside me when I realized that you all are my friends. You see, Nightmare Moon, when those elements are ignited by the spark that resides in the heart of us all, it creates the 6th element, the element of magic. Princess Celestia! You told me it was all an old ponytail. Sister? That's just it. Just when I learn how wonderful it is to have friends, I have to leave them. Oh, thank you, Princess Celestia. I'll study harder than ever before.
No. Nope. Thank you kindly, Twilight, for helping me out.
No.
I bet Big Macintosh I could get all these golden delicious in the barn by lunchtime. If I win, he's gonna walk down Stirrup Street in one of Granny's girdles.
No problem at all, Applejack. But I'm glad the goal is lunchtime. All this hard work is making me hungry. Oh, Spike, you've been lounging on my back all morning while we worked. I guess we better get some food. Oh, Spike, that looks delicious. Spike! It's a letter from Princess Celestia. The Grand Galloping Gala! The Grand Galloping Gala! Yeah! Wow, great! I've never been to the gala. Have you, Spike? Aw, come on, Spike. A dance would be nice. Oh, well, in that case, would you like to... What? Yeah, but... Yes! Girls, these are my tickets. I'll decide who gets it, thank you very much. Whoever has the best reason to go should get the ticket, don't you think? Oh my, those were all pretty good reasons, aren't they? Listen to that. I am starving. I don't know about you, but I can't make important decisions on an empty stomach. So I'll think about it over lunch and get back to you two, okay? I don't know, Spike, but I really can't think straight when I'm hungry. So where should we eat? Actually, listen, guys. I haven't decided who to give the extra ticket to. Gee, Fluttershy, it sounds beautiful. Rainbow Dash, were you following me? Applejack, were you following me too? And girls, there's no use in arguing. This is my decision, and I'm gonna make it on my own. And I certainly can't think straight with all this noise. Not to mention hunger. Now go on, shoot. And don't worry, I'll figure this out. Somehow. Spike, what am I gonna do? All 5 of my best friends have really good reasons to go to the gala. Applejack or Rainbow Dash? Pinkie Pie or Fluttershy? Rarity? Oh, who should go with me?
Have you made...
I can't decide! Oh, I would love a daffodil and daisy sandwich. What do you think, Spike? I mean about the gala and the ticket and who I should take. Spike, listen! How do I choose? And when I do choose, will the other 4 be mad at me? I mean, I could give up my ticket and give away 2, but that would still leave 3 disappointed ponies. What if I... Oh, thank you. This looks so good. I'm sure everything will be much clearer once I eat. It's not raining. What's going on? Rainbow Dash, what are you doing? Rainbow, you're not trying to get extra consideration for the extra ticket by doing the extra special favors, are you? Me? Uh-huh. Rainbow, I am not comfortable accepting unwanted favors, so I'd appreciate it if you'd close up that rain cloud right now. That's better. No. Really? Oops. Sorry. Rarity! Ow! This really is a biscuit. I mean, thank you, but... Oh, it's too tight. There! Oh, you're saying... yeah. It is kind of pretty, isn't it? Now you just need a hat. Wait. The grand... I see what's going on. You're just buttering me up so I give you the extra ticket. Well, it's not gonna work. You're going to have to wait for my decision just like everyone else. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've been trying all day just to get some lunch. You've got to be kidding me. No! I don't know who I'm giving the ticket to, and all these favors aren't making it any easier to decide. In fact, I'm less sure now than I was this morning. I never thought being showered with favors would be so aggravating. Fluttershy, not you too. It's summer. You're not doing this for the ticket, are you? No! Well, this was all very nice of you and Angel, but I am not accepting any extra favors until I've made my final decision. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Surprise! Pinky. I bet if I party. Pinky. At least the other ponies tried to be subtle about the ticket. The Grand Galloping Gala! Gonna... I didn't even know it was gonna happen. Now quick, lock the doors. Phew. I can't decide, I just can't decide. It's important to all of you, and I just can't stand to disappoint any of you, and giving me gifts and doing me favors won't make any difference, because you're all my friends, and I want to make you all happy, and I can't. I just can't. Spike, take down a note. Dear Princess Celestia, I've learned that one of the joys of friendship is sharing your blessings. But when there's not enough blessings to go around, having more than your friends can make you feel pretty awful. So, though I appreciate the invitation, I will be returning both tickets to the Grand Galloping Gala. If my friends can't all go, I don't want to go either. Nope, I've made up my mind. Spike, you can send the letter now. It's okay, girls. I couldn't possibly enjoy myself without my best friends there with me, so I would rather not go at all. A letter from the princess? That was fast. Now we can all go! Pinkie Pie, are you crazy? Run! No, there's...
Applejack was just Apple. Exactly. We must do something to thank Applejack for single-hoofedly saving the town.
We all ready? Is Applejack all set? Action! Welcome, every pony. Today we are here to honor a pony we can always count on to help in matters great and small. A pony whose contributions to... Did you see Applejack's slick moves out there? What an athlete! This week, she's gonna help me with my new flying trick, and I know exactly. And this week, what does that have to do with Applejack? Okay, that's great. Now, if I could just make a point without being
Twilight?
interrupted.
Twilight? I'm so sorry, but I just wanted to mention that Applejack is all where we count up all the new baby bunnies that were born this season. She's gonna help.
Anyone else? Anyone? No? Well then, as I was trying to say... Ugh, never mind. Applejack, that was awesome!
Awkward.
Come here! Did I get your tail? Okay. Well, thank you, Applejack, for saving us from that scary stampede and always being there for every pony. Thanks. Was it just me, or did Applejack seem a little
Tired? Dizzy?
messy?
She seemed fine to me. Woo!
What on earth is that pony doing? Hey, Applejack! 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 Oh! What is all this?
Whoa!
Apple what season?
Yeah. It's what the apple family calls harvesting time. We gather all the...
But why are you doing it all alone?
'Cause Big Mac...
What about all those relatives I met when I first came to Ponyville? Can't they help?
Union. They actually live all over Equestria and are busy harvesting their own orchards. So, how about my own?
Get back to work. Fine. I just did. Applejack, you don't look so good.
Andy. Whoa!
Do you want some help? Heck, there's no way you can do it all on your own. No?
I've got apples to buck.
Can I help you? Applejack. Applejack, can we talk?
Can be, Squawk? I don't think so.
No, can we talk?
No, I need to talk to you.
I need to talk to you. Rainbow Dash dropped in to see me today. Yes, except that she crashed onto my balcony after you launched her into the air.
Feeling quite myself this morning.
Because you're working too hard and you need help.
What?
Help! You need help!
I gotta go help Pinkie Pie.
We came as soon as we heard. Oh no, what happened? Applejack.
What?
Applejack, we need to talk. Not to upset your apple cart, but you need help. Here, let me help.
Help? A little more. A little. There.
AJ, I think you're beating a dead tree. Actually, Applejack, I had something else to talk to you about. I just came back from Ponyville Urgent Care and...
You know...
If you'd just let me help... that pony is stubborn as a mule. No offense. Disaster! A horrible... I don't get it. All right. Enough is enough.
Harvesting?
All right, Applejack. Your apple bucking hasn't just caused you problems. It's overpropelled Pegasus, practically poisoned plenty of ponies, and terrorized bushels of brand new bouncing baby bunnies. I don't care what you say, you need help. Look, I did it! Applejack? Applejack!
Huh?
Oh, good. You're okay. Now, Applejack, I completely respect the Apple family ways. You're always there to help any pony in need, so maybe you can put a little of your stubborn pride aside and allow your friends to help you. I am not taking no for an answer. What? Dear Princess Celestia, My friend Applejack is the best friend a pony could ever have, and she's always there to help any pony. The only trouble is, when she needs help, she finds it hard to accept it. So while friendship is about giving of ourselves to friends, it's also about accepting what our friends have to offer. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Applejack's waiting for you. Thank you enough for this help.
A bit?
Okay, it's having you five as my friends. Phew! That apple bucket. Oh.
Just a little nibble?
Uh-huh. Phew. Isn't she right up there? So, Pinkie Pie, are you sure that this friend of Rainbow Dash is really so mean?
Yeah! She keeps stealing Rainbow Dash away, she popped my balloons, and she told me to buzz off! I've never met a griffin this mean. Well, actually, I've never met a griffin at all.
You know what I think, Pinkie Pie? Well, I think you're jealous.
Seen with envy. Well, in your case.
Well, yes, jealous. Listen, Pinkie, I don't want to upset you, but just because Rainbow Dash has another friend doesn't make Gilda a grump. I mean, perhaps it's you, Pinkie, who needs to improve her attitude.
But it's Gilda that, are you serious?
Don't mind if I do. Why don't we let Gilda blow out the candle, Spike? She is the guest of honor, after all.
Exactly. What a classic.
Now I wonder who could have done that.
Yeah, Spike?
What? That's great. Try some.
This is your idea of a good time?
What was that about? Hey, Pinkie. Sorry I accused you of misjudging Gilda. Looks like I'm the one who misjudged you.
It's okay. Even you can't be a super smart smarty smart pants all the time. Come on, finish.
Dearest Princess Celestia, today I learned that it's hard to accept when some pony you like wants to spend time with some pony who's not so nice. Though it's impossible to control who your friends hang out with, it is possible to control your own behavior. Just continue to be a good friend. In the end, the difference between a false friend and one who is true will surely come to light. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle. Okay, here goes.
Tricks and counting.
Sorry, Romeo. As attractive and enticing as you look, it's just for practice and it's gotta go.
Wait! 25, Twilight. 25 different kinds of tricks and counting. I thought you...
True, for ponies whose talents are for things like cooking or singing or math. But what if a unicorn's special talent is magic? Oh, Spike, stop. I'm sure there are lots of ponies right here in Ponyville that know just as much magic as me.
Are you kidding? I don't think there's another unicorn in all of Equestria with your kind of ability, Twilight.
Coming through!
Any other unicorn ever!
Really?
Oh, no!
Where is this unicorn?
Witness the amazing magic of...
There's nothing wrong with being talented, is there?
No, loss of magic does not make one better than the rest of us.
Is presence of the most magical unicorn in all of Equestria?
Just who does she think she is?
Yeah, since we all know that Twilight here is...
Spike, shh.
What? What's wrong?
You see the way they reacted to Trixie? I don't want anyone thinking I'm a show-off.
How do you know? You didn't see it? And besides, Twilight...
Or is Trixie destined to be... There's no way I'm gonna use my magic now, Spike. Especially since...
Well,
You show her, AJ! Unicorn to challenge her. Someone with some magic of her own.
enough, all of you. Quick!
Nothing.
What? Well, Twilight, I guess it's up to you. Come.
What do you mean? I'm nothing special.
Yes.
I'm not better than anyone.
Come on, show Trixie what you've got.
Who, me? I'm just your run-of-the-mill citizen of Ponyville. No powerful magic here. I think I hear my laundry calling. Sorry, gotta go.
Twilight, won't you put down that book and just listen to me?
Didn't you see how they hated Trixie's bragging, Spike? If I go out there and show off my magic, I run the risk of losing them as friends. No, Spike, it's exactly the same.
Come on.
I don't want to be seen as a bragger like Trixie. Ugh, please, Spike, I said no.
Twilight, you've got to come! Quick!
I've already told you, Spike, I don't want to show up Trixie.
No, it's...
Is that what I think it is? What's going on? You what?
Oh, I can't. I never have. No one can vanquish an Ursa Major. I just made the whole story up to make me look...
Ollie, don't you?
I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Well, I know how much you all hated Trixie's showing off with her magic tricks, and I just thought... What? So, you don't mind my magic tricks? You are?
Uh-huh.
That's what I was doing when you came looking for me. I was so intrigued by Trixie's bragging that I was compelled to do a little reading up on them. That wasn't an Ursa Major. It was a baby, an Ursa Minor.
That was...
And it wasn't rampaging. It was just cranky because someone woke it up. You don't want to know. Just let her go. Maybe someday she'll learn her lesson. Now, about you two.
You give us.
For starters, you can clean up this mess. And, what do you think, Spike? Should I give them number 25?
I think you're right.
Dear Princess Celestia, I have learned a very valuable lesson about friendship. I was so afraid of being thought of as a show-off that I was hiding a part of who I am. My friends helped me realize that it's okay to be proud of your talents, and there are times when it's appropriate to show them off, especially when you're standing up for your friends.
So, you finally admit that you're...
Well, yeah, but it's nothing to brag about. So, how did it go with Rarity? You know, Spike, that mustache has nothing to do with who you really are. Maybe you should just try being yourself. Oh, not this again.
Okay, imagine me with a...
Listen up! Smoke is spreading over all of Equestria. But don't worry, I've just received a letter from Princess Celestia informing me that it is not coming from a fire. It's coming from a dragon.
Swirl is a full-grown dragon doing here in Equestria.
Sleeping. According to Princess Celestia, he's taking a nap. His snoring is what's causing all this smoke. We need to encourage him to take a nap somewhere else. Princess Celestia has given us this mission, and we must not fail. If we do, Equestria will be covered in smoke for the next 100 years. All right, every pony, I need you to gather supplies quickly. We've got a long journey ahead of us. Let's meet back here in less than an hour. All right, girls, listen up. I'm mapping out the fastest route, but we've all got to keep a good pace if we expect to make it up the mountain by nightfall. The dragon is in that cave at the very top.
I know you're busy, but
Uh-huh. Oh, we could go this way. Uh-huh. No, we want to avoid that. Uh-huh.
Wait.
Wait, you have to come. Your way with wild animals will surely come in handy. Oh, and don't worry about your little friends in the meadow. Spike's got it covered while you're gone.
I don't really think he's up to the task. Maybe, but
Oh, she's just a little nervous. Once we get going, I'm sure she'll be fine. All right, girls, move out. That is what it sounds like when a dragon snores.
The numbers and all.
are the jewels they use to build their nests.
Girls, this is no laughing matter. Fluttershy, you're the expert on wild creatures. What do you think the dragon will be like? Fluttershy? Ugh, we don't have time for this. What are you doing?
We'll be there lickety-split.
Your turn, Fluttershy. Come on, Fluttershy. We should be much farther along by now.
Leap on over.
We don't have time for this. You got it. Just don't look down. Let's keep it down. According to my map, we're entering an avalanche zone. The smallest peep could cause a huge rock slide. Shh. Thanks to you, I am. Yeah, we'll just have to climb over. Still, we're about to find out. We're here. Rainbow Dash, you'll use your wings to clear the smoke. Rarity and Pinkie Pie, you'll create a diversion to distract the dragon if things get a little hairy in there. Applejack, you're ready with the apples in case he decides to attack. It shouldn't come to that, because Fluttershy will do what she needs to do to wake him up. And between the two of us, we should be able to get him to understand why he needs to go. Is every pony ready? Okay then, we're going in. So, what is the best way to wake up a sleeping dragon without upsetting him? Fluttershy? Oh, come on. Come on. We have to do this. Now! Every second longer that dragon sleeps is another acre of equestria that is covered in smoke.
I can't go in the cave.
What? But Fluttershy, you have a wonderful talent dealing with all kinds of animals. But if you're so afraid of dragons, why didn't you say something before we came all the way up here? Oh, Fluttershy. I'm going in. He probably just doesn't realize what he's doing. Right? Mr. Dragon. Excuse me, Mr. Dragon. Oh, good. You're awake. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Twilight. Oh, Sparkle and my friends and I are residents here in Equestria, Ponyville to be exact. We've come here to ask that you find another spot to take your nap. It's just that you seem to be doing an awful lot of snoring, and every time you do, you send out a terrible cloud of smoke. Equestria simply can't survive 100 years in a dark haze. You understand, don't you? So you'll find another place to sleep? You mean getting rid of that dragon?
Oh, yeah, sure. What in tarnation? We've tried persuasion, rainbow, no!
You did it! I knew you could do it! Spike, take a letter. Dear Princess Celestia, I am happy to report that the dragon has departed our fair country, and that it was my good friend Fluttershy who convinced him to go. This adventure has taught me to never lose faith in your friends. They can be an amazing source of strength and can help you overcome even your greatest fears. Always your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight, you got it! Applejack! Dirty!
Come inside, girls, quick! It is if you have a magical lightning rod protecting your home like I do. Come on in! Some storm, huh? The Pegasus ponies sure have outdone themselves this time. I hope you and Applejack don't have any trouble getting home. Well, you're welcome to stay if need be. Spike is away in Canterlot on royal business. I'm home all alone tonight. You and Applejack should totally sleep over. We'll have a slumber party. I've always wanted one of those. My own personal copy. It's a fantastic reference guide. You should see the table of contents. I've been waiting for a chance to use it, and today's the day. This is gonna be so great. We're giving each other makeovers. We have to do it. It says so in the book. Hooray, slumber party! Isn't this exciting? We'll do everything by the book, and that will make my slumber party officially fun. This is gonna be the bestest slumber party ever! Yay! This is so awesome! Makeovers, check! Ooh, it says here we have to tell ghost stories. Who wants to go first? I've got one. This story is called The Legend of the Headless Horse. It was a dark and stormy night, just like this one. And 3 ponies were having a slumber party, just like this one. And just when the last pony thought she was safe, there, standing right behind her, just inches away was... the Headless Horse! Ghost story? Check. Now, who wants s'mores? Ooh, s'mores? Check. Now, the next item of fun we have to do is truth or dare.
The truth is, some pony ought to quit with her fussing, so...
I don't think this is how the game's supposed to work. You have to give an honest answer to any question or do whatever any pony dares you to do. You have to. It's the rule. Do I ever get a turn?
I dare you to enter the next rodeo when it comes to town.
I think we should check off truth or dare and move on. Let's see what our next fun thing is, shall we? What does this mean? Pillow fight? Oh, I get it. Pillow fight. Fun! Girls, maybe we should take it down a notch? Maybe we should just call it a night and get some sleep. Enough! It says right here that the #1 thing you're supposed to do at a slumber party is have fun. And thanks to you two, I can't check that off. I hope you're happy. Both of you. You've ruined my very first slumber party. The makeover, the s'mores, truth or dare, the pillow fight. I mean, is there anything else that could possibly go wrong? Sorry I asked. It's not okay. There's a giant tree branch in the middle of my bedroom, and the book doesn't say anything about having a giant tree branch at your slumber party, or at least I haven't found that entry yet. Faking BFFs, brothers. There's nothing in here about branches. Well, they do have a section about backyard slumber parties. Is that what we're doing right now? Does this count as camping? Oh, pretty. Where did these come from? They're not in the book either. Nope. No, only 3 of your 20 questions left. Why? Is it too cold in here for you? I can turn up the heat. No. And that technically counted as a question, so only 2 more left. That's it! No. It's that. But it was just so nice to see you two finally getting along. I wanted you to be able to win together. See? We could have been having fun like this all along. I declare my first slumber party a success. Have fun? Check. Dear Princess Celestia, it's hard to believe that 2 ponies who seem to have so little in common could ever get along. But I found out that if you embrace each other's differences, you just might be surprised to discover a way to be friends after all. So, who's up for another slumber party tomorrow night? How about a week from Thursday? Oh, how about 2 weeks from Saturday? A month from now? Wow, what a gorgeous day. I bet all of Ponyville is going to be out enjoying the sunshine. What? Where is every pony? Not that I know of.
Does my breath stink? Not more than usual.
Not very likely.
Before she gets you!
Who? This.
Spike, there are no zombie ponies. Pinky, what are you doing here alone in the dark?
I'm...
Okay then, what are you all doing here in the dark?
Did you see her, Twilight?
Well, I saw her glance this way,
Glance.
and then a bunch of you flip out for no good reason.
Will you cut that out? Just...
She's a zebra.
Oh!
A zebra! And her stripes aren't a fashion choice rarity. They're what she was born with. Well, she's probably not from here, and she's not a pony. My books say that zebras come from a faraway land, but I've never seen her in Ponyville. Where does she live?
Bye! And that wicked enchantress Zecora, she does evil dances, and if you look deep in her...
Wow, catchy. This is all just a lot of gossip and rumors. Now tell me, what exactly have you actually seen Zecora do? Ooh.
Then...
Oh my.
And...
Good gracious! Okay, I'm sorry, but how is any of this bad? Maybe she comes to town to visit.
Yay!
And maybe she's not lurking by the stores. Maybe she's going to them, lurk-free, to do some shopping. I'm sure there's an explanation for everything Zecora does. And if any pony here were actually brave enough to approach her, she would find out the truth. You ponies are being ridiculous.
Well,
Pinky, I eat hay. You eat hay.
yeah.
Spike, you stay here in case Applebloom comes back.
Will do. Stu!
Oh, brother.
And the trances!
You guys, there's no such thing as curses.
What?
My magic, real magic, comes from within. It's a skill you're born with. Curses are artificial, fake magic. It's conjured with potions and incantations, while smoke and mirrors meant to scare. But curses have no real power. They're just an old ponytail.
She's an evil enchantress! She does evil dances! Watch out!
What a dream. Curses schmerses. Whoa. Maybe Zecora cursed my hair. Or she cursed my horn. No. None of these books have a cure. There has to be a real reason for this. An illness? An allergy? I said a real reason. Something that points to something real.
How?
Supernaturals? Spike, the word supernatural refers to things like ghosts and spirits and zombies, which are as make-believe as curses. This book is just a bunch of hooey. Pinky, what happened? Pinky? Ow! The fall with the... Cur! But Fluttershy seems just fine. Fluttershy? Are you okay? Is there something wrong with you? Would you care to tell us? So, you're not gonna tell us? Yes, you're not, or yes, you will?
I don't want to talk about it.
This is no joke, Spike. Now start looking for more books so I can find a cure. It's not a curse. It's not a hex either.
That woman's got to be stopped.
Or sat on her? Apple Bloom is gone too. Well, we better go find them. Come on, girls. Let's go. Come on, girls. We've got to get to Zecora's. Hurry! Oh, Pinky. Doesn't sound anything like your song. Scary-looking masks, confusing incantations, and a great big bubbling cauldron? Everything is pointing to Zecora being bad. Or what if Zecora's just making soup? Or what if she's making apple bloom soup? What if she's making apple bloom soup? What have you done with apple bloom?
No!
We're on to you, Zecora. I didn't want to believe that you cursed us, but the evidence is overwhelming. You ruined my horn!
Unwise to venture down this road.
Where is Apple Bloom?
Zecora, I think I've...
Because Zecora is an evil enchantress who cursed us and was gonna cook you up into soup.
Oh, Twilight.
Apple Bloom, sweetie, you can't just stand there and tell me this isn't a curse. I think what she's saying is that when we ran in to save Apple Bloom, we ran into the poison joke. All our problems are just little jokes that played on us. But the cauldron, the apple bloom soup?
Cure for poison joke is a simple all-natural remedy.
But I tried to find a cure in all my books and couldn't find anything. What book has this natural remedy? Actually, I do have this book, but I didn't look inside because the title was so weird. Supernaturals. Natural remedies and cure-alls that are simply super. I'm so sorry, Zecora. I had the answer the whole time, if only I'd bothered to look inside. Zecora, would you be kind enough to mix up another batch of the herbal bath? Oh, well, I think we can help you with that. Daisy, we need to talk. Dear Princess Celestia, my friends and I all learned an important lesson this week. Never judge a book by its cover. Someone may look unusual or funny or scary, but you have to look past that and learn who they are inside. Real friends don't care what your cover is. It's the contents of a pony that count. And a good friend, like a good book, is something that will last forever. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.